Welcome back to my math channel. This is your coach, Mr. Magno. And we are now again doing subtraction, but this time it's a little different. So we're going to use the rectangular model and write the answer and simplify the answer if possible. All right, let's get right to it. The first thing we have to do is you have to, on the step one, create model to represent fractions. Oh, create models. I think we need an S right here, my friends. So let's write the S in it. So create models to represent fractions. All right, let's do that. So I'm going to select my divider. So we have one. This is going to be, this is one whole, and this is 1/8. So notice that these two are together. We're going to subtract from the number. We're going to subtract 3/5. Now, we have to show the model. So this one says that it's divided in a part. So we're going to start with half. Let me get a thinner line. And then each half is going to be fractioned into fourths. And each fourth is going to be fractioned into eighths. Let me see. So there it is. There it is, and there it is. Now, because these two are related, then this denominator is telling me, that this has to be also divided into the same number of parts, which is 8/8. So let's do that right now. So let's see, 8 parts again. This is half. This becomes, these are fourths. And each fourth is going to be now fractioned into eighths. Okay. Moving on to 3/5, then this should tell us that we have 5 parts. So let's find 5 parts. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 lines, 5 divisions make 5 segments. Now our job is to demonstrate or show with a correlation between the number and the picture. So this one says that is one whole. So the whole thing has to be colored. Why? Because it is one whole. On the 1/8, we only need to do 1/8. So it's going to be this one right here. Okay. And 3/5 means that we have to do 3 of them. So there it is. We have 3 colored, not shaded, colored. All right, there we have it. So that was our first step. We're representing the pictures with the numerical number with pictures. So now our next step is find common denominators. Find a common denominator by multiplying. Okay, let's do that. And let me add the word a common denominator. Okay, so what are we multiplying? Well, we're multiplying the so since these two are the same, we have to put them together. These two equals 8 eighths plus 1/8 equals 9/8. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. So now we can find the common denominators. The other number is 3/5. Now, again, we're going to follow the same procedure. The 8 is multiplied by that opposite denominator, which is 5, and the numerator suffers the same consequences. The 5 now is going to be multiplied by the opposite denominator, which is 8, and the numerator, which is also multiplied by 8. Let's rewrite this as a clear multiplication. 9 times 5, that was this part. This is 8 times 5. We subtract that by 3 times 8 and 5 times 8. Now we can get a total here, but let me move this information that I have here because we're going to need that later. So now we can conclude that 9 times 5 equals 45. And 8 times 5 equals 40, minus 3 times 8 equals 24, and 5 times 8 equals 40. So now we have common denominators. So now we can say that this is going to be equal 45 40s minus 24 40s. Remember that, where did I get that information? Well, when we found the common denominator, we found the equivalent fractions. So now we know that this is the same as 45 40. This represents these two, this the whole and the 1/8, and 3/5 now has the same value as 24 40s. Now we can subtract. Well, this is a lot easier if I do it in this manner. So let me write this below here. 45 minus 24. The remainder from 5 minus 4 equals 1, and 4 minus 2 equals 2. So it's 21. The denominator is similar. So now let's subtract 24. Oh, but wait a minute. This shows fifths, and this shows eighths. So now we have to show on this model how this becomes 40. So we said that the opposite, the 8, the denominator here is multiplied by the opposite. Let me, okay, that's correct. It's multiplied by the opposite denominator, which is 5. So we have to divide this into 5 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. And this thing is working, doing some unnecessary movements. Okay, let me finish now. So 1, 2, 3. So I only need 3 lines, 3 divisions to make 5 rows. And we have to, on the same way, we have to do the same thing for this one right here. So it's because they are the same. They are connected. Okay, these two right here, they're one mixed number. Now the 5 was multiplied by 8. So now we have to show 8 right here. So we do the halves first. We do the fourths. And next, we continue with the eighths. So now this represents this. This now represents the picture, the pictorial part. And now these two represent 45 40s. But now we have to subtract, my friends. We have to subtract. So what do we subtract? We're going to subtract this 24 from here. So 1, 2, let me get a thinner. Okay. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so if I multiply 3 times 2, 4, 5, that's 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We need one more. So that's 21. So what is our remainder? Our remainder has to equal 21 40s. Well, let's see if it's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So something is not correct. So our answer is not correct. Let's see what happened. So we have to subtract 24. Oh, I know what it is. So 24. So we subtracted 21. We subtracted 24. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24. Okay, there's our mistake. So whatever is left has to equal 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yes, our answer is correct. So now we know that when you subtract 1 and 1/8 minus 3/5, the answer is 21 40s. Okay, now the question is, can we simplify this number? Simplify the number 24